Welcome to Hollyworld YouTube channel. In this video we are going to talk about top 10 most haunted places in the world. So before starting this video, like this video and subscribe to Hollyworld YouTube channel for future updates. Number 10, Poveglia Island, Italy. The location, located between Venice and Lido in the Venice Lagoon. This small island was a haven for mainlanders fleeing invasions. Venetians infected with the bubonic plague were taken here to die in the 14th century, and when they died, they were burned on massive pyres. During the 1800s, the location was also utilized as a psychiatric asylum, where people were tortured and experimented on. The spirits, if you ask a local, they will tell you that the island is haunted by ghosts and plagued by evil spirits. Visitors have reported hearing voices and screams, as well as witnessing black, transient shadows. Many people claim that as soon as they step onto the island, they are overcome by an overpowering evil sense. Number 9, Banff Springs Hotel, Alberta, Canada. The location, the Banff Springs Hotel in Alberta, Canada, is modeled after a Scottish baronial castle and is said to be one of the country's most haunted structures. The ghosts. There's a bride who broke her neck after panicked when her dress caught fire and plummeted down the stairwell. She is frequently seen dancing in the ballroom, with flames shooting from the back of her gown. In room 873, a family was slain. The family may still be seen in the corridor outside the room, despite the fact that the door to this room has been bricked up. Sam Macaulay, a former bellman who worked at the hotel in the 1960s and 1970s, still enjoys escorting guests to their rooms in his 1960s outfit. If you try to tip him or strike up a discussion with him, he vanishes. Number 8, Hellfire Club, Montpelier Hill, Ireland. The Hellfire Club was a hunting lodge erected in 1925 for Irish parliamentary speaker William Connolly. The building's stones come from ancient passage tombs, which are claimed to have enraged the devil, leading to the association of the place with the supernatural. The lodge is said to have become a hangout for a tiny clique of Dublin's upper crust who congregated for debauchery and devil worship. Its ruins are located on the peak of Montpelier Hill in the Dublin Mountains foothills. The ghosts. The structure is associated to stories of animal sacrifice, black masses, cloven-hoofed men, and murder. The most popular story involves a devilish creature in the appearance of a man. Castle of Good Hope, Cape Town, South Africa. The location is as follows. The Castle of Good Hope, built by the Dutch East India Company in the 17th century, is South Africa's oldest structure. The first ghost was observed in 1915. When a tall gentleman was seen leaping from one of the castle walls and wandering between the bastions of Leerdam and Orange. The Lady in Grey, a well-known ghost who was frequently seen racing through the castle holding her face and screaming violently, has not been seen since a woman's body was discovered during excavations. The bell in the bell tower ringing on its own and the ghost of a black hound pounces on unsuspecting guests then vanishes into thin air are two other unexplained happenings. Number 6, Ancient Ram Inn, Gloucestershire, England. The location is as follows. The inn, which was built in 1145, was used by priests to house slaves and laborers who assisted in the construction of St. Mary's Church. It is situated on two ley lines, areas thought to have spiritual energy from Stonehenge, and is located in Watton-under-Edge. It was also the site of a child sacrifice and devil worshipping, according to reports. The ghosts. It's widely thought that rerouting water on the ancient Ram land opened a doorway for dark energy, resulting in a slew of spirits haunting the inn. The witch's room is supposed to be haunted by a woman who was burned at the stake for being a witch in the 1500s. A high priestess has been observed sitting on a bed. A centurion on horseback has been seen walking through the walls. A girl's agonizing screams have been heard. A monk has been seen in the most haunted apartment, and even a succubus has been seen slipping into the beds of visitors. Number 5, Dragsholm Slot, Denmark. The location, Dragsholm Slot, or Dragsholm Fortress, was established in 1215, making it one of Denmark's oldest castles and rumored to be Europe's most haunted castle. Parts of it were used to house noble and clerical criminals in the 16th and 17th centuries, and it was renovated in the Baroque style in 1694. The spirits, at least 100 ghosts in 1930, may also be seen strolling the hallways. Number 4, Myrtles Plantation, USA. The mansion of Myrtles Plantation is located in the little village of St. Francisville, northwest of New Orleans, and is surrounded by a 125-foot veranda. A large French crystal chandelier hangs above the stained glass entrance door, which leads into a spacious foyer. The ghosts, with 10 people murdered in the home. It's no surprise that there have been several reports of ghost sightings, the most famous of whom is Chloe, who had her ear cut off by her boyfriend. She wears a green turban and has even been photographed staring carefully at tourists in their beds. Another young child, dubbed Ghost Girl, may also be seen gazing through the house's window in a more recent photograph. A youngster bouncing on the beds, a soldier, a voodoo priestess, and the ghost of a previous owner who was shot in the chest has been heard staggering up the stairs where he died are among the other strange occurrences. Number 3, Bhangarh Fort, Rajasthan, India. The site, Bhangarh Fort, is the ruins of a fort city erected in the 17th century. It has fort walls, bazaars, havelis, royal residences, and countless temples, with 3 great stories to explore. However, don't be misled by the magnificence of these remains. They are India's most haunted fort. The ghosts are a magician named Singhiya and a princess named Ratnavati, who turned him down. According to legend, when she tossed away the enchanted oil he hoped would make her love him, it turned into a boulder and crushed him, but not before cursing the palace and its residents, dooming them to death with no prospect of reincarnation. According to another legend, the fort was cursed by a local ascetic because its shadow overshadowed his property. And it appears that anyone attempting to construct a roof for the fort will have it collapse. Number 2, Monte Cristo Homestead, New South Wales, Australia. The location, Christopher William Crawley, a wealthy landowner, built a late Victorian home with elaborate cast iron lattice work in 1876. It is said to be Australia's most haunted mansion. Choose one of the ghosts. There's the little boy who fell down the stairs, the maid who fell off the balcony, and the stable lad who died in a fire. The ghost of the caretaker's son, who was discovered curled up next to his mother's dead body and chained for 40 years, is the most active. Number 1, Château de Brissac, Maine-et-Loire, France. The location, known as the Giant of the Loire Valley, this is France's tallest castle, with 7 levels, 204 rooms, several picture galleries, and a private opera house seating 200 people. The Counts of Anjou built the stronghold in the 11th century, and King Louis XIII visited in 1620. The most active ghost is La Dame Verte, Green Lady, who was allegedly King Charles VII's illegitimate child, and was slain by her husband in the chateau in the 15th century when he discovered her having an affair. She is frequently seen in the chapel's tower room, dressed in her green gown with gaping holes where her eyes and nose should be. She may be heard moaning around the castle when she is not startling people with her apparition. What do you think about this video? Which of the following top 10 most haunted places in the world you find most interesting? Do let us know down in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.